Now you may remember I told you before about that wee laddie I pulled out the carton a while back, good few years ago. Well, I think I've found the spot. It's a bit overgrown, but I'll try and show you. Over at the back of that fence of the end building there in the middle, that's where I used to stay. And this is apparently where the wee laddie ran along to tell us his pal was in the water. Well, I've found the area. I'm going to try and walk through to give you a closer look. As you see, it's kind of well covered with bushes and all the rest of it. It wasn't like this years ago, but you can see how dense it is here. Now, I'll try and walk along a wee bit to give you an idea. If you can imagine, these trees weren't here. There was a couple back and forward, but this was a path right along the cairn here. And when the wee laddie came, says he's in the motor, we came along here. I'll try and get you a better picture. This is roughly the spot where it happened. We ran along here with my painter's overalls on. And there you are, the tree. Now that's been there for many, many years. And this is where, apparently, when we ran along here with my dad, we saw the lad's hand above the water. Now that tree was more or less covered. It was high tide at the time. I'll never forget that. And I came along here, and as you can see here, it's kind of flattened now, but it was quite steep down there. Of course, this is where I ran along. My dad was at my back. I started to go down there because I saw the laddie's hand in it covered up with the water in about there, that area there. Mind you, the tree was more or less covered. So I went to the side there and I started to climb down, but down in my arse I went right into the water. You can just imagine. Well, this is where I pulled that wee laddie out. We come up to the bank and roughly about here, my dad and I put him on his face and we tried to, you know, give him the, what do you call it, you know, try and get the water and that out of his mouth, etc. So I put him on his back and done what we could, and then I carried the wee laddie along here. As I say, it's all overgrown now, as you can see. It wasn't like this. And of course, it was a bit worrying for us too. We never done anything like that. My dad was more concerned with it, but as you can see, down there, the cairn, so muddy, and on the corner there, right opposite, behind the fence, more or less over there, that's where we stayed at the time in my dad's house before I got married. So you can just imagine, we came roughly along here carrying the lad right into the house. This is all been redone by the council. As you can see, there's a fence up here now and whatever. The houses have all been fenced off. But down there about the corner, at that end house in the middle there, that's where we took the wee laddie. So that's the wee story. That's what actually happened all these years ago. Never forget it. Bye the new.